It starts with a radio. It ends with a concrete box. You think you're entering a business, but you're actually entering a meat grinder. This is the ladder of the underworld. Most people die on step 1. Let's see how high you can climb. Level 1, the eyes. You are 14 years old. School didn't work out, and your family needs to eat. You sit on a faded cooler on a dirt road in the blistering heat. You hold a cheap walkie-talkie. You are the halcón, the hawk. Your job is boring until it isn't. You aren't looking for customers. You're looking for the federales. Green truck means army. Blue truck means state police. Black truck with tinted windows means run. You earn $80 a week to be invisible. You watch your friends play soccer in the dust, but you can't join them. You have a shift. If you miss a patrol car, you get beaten. If you talk to the wrong person, you disappear. You feel important because the older guys fist bump you, but deep down you know the truth. You are disposable. You are the alarm system, and if the alarm rings, no one saves the alarm. Level 2, the mule. You survived the street corner. You're 17 now, and you have a driver's license. A man you know as El Tío tosses you a set of keys to a beat-up sedan. It looks like a family car. It smells like vanilla air freshener. But the chassis is modified, magnetic compartments. Your mission is to cross the border. You aren't moving huge shipments yet. You're moving cash south or product north. You wear a nice shirt. You smile at the border agent. Your heart is hammering against your ribs like a trapped bird. The dog sniffs the tires. You hold your breath. The agent waves you through. The rush of dopamine is better than any drug. You deliver the car to a parking lot behind a diner. You walk away without looking back. You made $2,000 in 3 hours. You buy new sneakers, a gold chain, and a gun you don't know how to use. You think you're rich, you're just bait. Level 3, the soldier. Driving is good, but violence pays better. You are 20. You've proven you can keep your mouth shut. Now they hand you a vest and a rifle. You are no longer a civilian. You are enforcement. You don't choose your targets. The boss points and you shoot. Your job is territorial maintenance. A rival crew tries to sell on your block, you clear them out. A shopkeeper refuses to pay the tax, you burn his shop down. The first time you hurt someone, you vomit. The second time, your hands shake. By the third time, you feel nothing. You are part of a crew now, a wolf pack. You ride in convoys of armored trucks openly through the streets. The locals fear you. The police ignore you because your boss pays their salary. You feel untouchable, but your life expectancy has just dropped to 6 months. You sleep with one eye open and your finger on the trigger. Level 4, the lieutenant. You survived the purge. You're 26. You are smart, ruthless, and lucky. You now run your own crew of 20 men. You don't do the dirty work anymore. You order it. You control a specific sector of the city, the plaza. You are a logistics manager of chaos. You have 2 phones, one for the business, one for the girls. You meet with local police captains in back rooms of seafood restaurants. You hand them envelopes thick with cash to look the other way. You're making $60,000 a month. You build a house with marble floors for your mother. She prays for your soul every night, but she takes the money. You start to see the cracks, though. Your men are sloppy. They get high on the merchandise. They draw too much heat. You have to discipline them. Sometimes that means killing a friend to maintain order. The guilt is heavy, so you bury it under expensive whiskey and loud music. Level 5, the financial operator. You've realized that bullets run out, but greed is infinite. You're 30. You move up to the financial wing. You aren't just a thug, you're a businessman. You set up shell companies, construction firms that never build anything, car washes that are always empty but report millions in profit. You manage the supply chain. You coordinate the chemicals coming from Asia and the transport routes into Europe. You wear Italian suits. You attend charity galas. You are the bridge between the criminal world and the legitimate world. You have lawyers, accountants, and politicians on speed dial. You are making $300,000 a month. But the stress is different now. You aren't afraid of a drive-by shooting. You're afraid of a forensic accountant. The DEA isn't looking for your gun. They're looking for your wire transfers. You trust no one. Not your wife. Not your banker. Every signature could be your death warrant. Level 6. The regional boss. You control an entire state. You are 38. You are a ghost to the public, a legend to the streets. You have a private army of 500 men. You have improvised tanks and drones. You don't ask for permission. You take it. You negotiate treaties with other cartels. You decide who wins the elections in your territory because you fund the campaigns. You own the police, the judges, and the media. You live on a massive ranch in the mountains with exotic animals and high walls. But you are a prisoner in your own kingdom. You can never leave your territory. If you step foot in the capital, you'll be arrested. If you go to a resort, you'll be assassinated. You have millions buried in the ground, but you can't spend it. You watch your children grow up on video calls. You are the most powerful man in the region, and you are utterly alone. Level 7. The Kingpin. You are the face on the news. You are the reason the president gives speeches. You are 45. You head the organization. Your empire spans continents. You move tons, not kilos. You are worth billions. You have had plastic surgery to change your face. You move between safe houses every 48 hours. You sleep in bathtubs to avoid stray bullets from helicopters. The Americans have a $20 million bounty on your head. They use satellites to track your phone. You have to use couriers to send messages written on paper that is immediately eaten. You are fighting a war on 3 fronts: the government, the Americans, and the young wolves in your own organization waiting for you to slip. You are paranoid. You execute your head of security because he looked at you wrong. You know how this ends. There is no retirement plan in this industry. Level 8. The Cage. It happens at 3 a.m. A raid. Not the local police, but Marine Special Forces. They don't want a bribe. They want you. You are dragged out in your underwear in front of the cameras. The myth is broken. You look small, tired, and old. They put you on a plane. You are extradited. You land in the U.S. and the world shrinks. You are sent to ADX Florence or a Supermax. Level 8 is hell on earth. You are in a concrete cell for 23 hours a day. The window is a 4-inch slit facing the sky. No human contact, no phone calls, no control. You had an army. Now you have a plastic spoon. You had billions. Now you have a canteen account with $40. You will never see the sun properly again. You will die in this box, forgotten by the world you once terrified. Level 9. The Cycle. The news celebrates your capture. They say the war is over. But you know the truth. Before your plane even landed, your position was filled. Maybe by your brother, maybe by your rival, maybe by that kid who was sitting on the cooler in Level 1. The structure doesn't care about the individual. The demand is still there, so the supply continues. The prices go up, the violence spikes, and the wheel keeps turning. You are just a memory now, a name in a rap song, a story told to scare the new recruits. The empire wasn't yours. You were just renting the throne. The system is the only thing that survives. And somewhere, right now, a 15-year-old just picked up a radio. watching for a black truck, waiting for his turn to die. This is the reality. No glory, just a slow climb to a fast fall. Thanks for watching.